The time is 10:34. I got my headphones, yo. And this is You Know Who with part 2 of the Heartbreak stories. Now I transition to Kiera Register. How did I meet Kiera Register? I'll tell you. One day, I would see her at lunch many times. I'd go to lunch, like before the period is over, and I would enjoy being in the same lunchroom with her. I found her very attractive. Blonde hair, Caucasian woman, dirty dish blonde. Her voice was so amazing, deep. And she kind of reminded me of Hannah Spirit from S Club 7. Yes, I listened to, this is when they're popping in the world. This British group, out of the hottest girls, who did I, an S Club 7, Rachel, Tina, fucking Joe, Hannah. I thought Hannah was my favorite, and Rachel was the hottest, but Hannah was my favorite girl in the group. That's just what it was. And she looked like Hannah Spirit. But ultimately, though, I enjoyed seeing her. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know her name at the time. So I wrote a note, saw her in the Superstar building, walked up to her, and I gave her the note. I was chilling, hanging out with some friends. I don't remember this. I was at lunch, and they were pointing at me. I was just chilling, hanging out with friends, talking to some people. Next thing you know, I hear her staring at me, and I'm like nervous, trying to avoid the situation. I hear a classmate like, "Oh my God, Jhamil, she's talking to you, she's talking to you. He asked that girl out, he asked that girl out, he asked that girl out." Just like a big spectacle was being made. And fucking, she turns around and she's like, "You're the guy with the note, right?" And I said, "Yeah." She asked for my name, she gave me the note. Obviously, she told me she had a boyfriend. As far as the format of the note and all that, she lifted me up. Compared to her and Rebecca, Kiera lifted me up. So I was more patient and anxious for Kiera because she was positive. I had a huge crush on this girl. And this was a couple of days before I asked out Cheyenne. I was happy. But she said no, and it sucked. But it is what it is. This girl, I was waiting, and I was trying to get to know this girl, but I guess I didn't properly introduce or talk to her. I was scared. I didn't know how to be accepted. Then she started talking to a guy named DJ. Short kid. Didn't know his name at the time, but it was a short black kid. I was hurt. I guess I was too overbearing. But whatever the case was, I was hurt. I felt betrayed. I felt like, because she lied the whole time. She didn't have a boyfriend. I guess she didn't want to let me down gentler. She wanted to let me know. One thing I learned from the YouTube page is you gotta be careful with women like that. they will lie to test you. They will lie to test your faith. Women like that you don't take seriously. They'll either lie about you having a boyfriend to see how long you'll stick around. They'll tell you that they're pregnant to see what your reaction is. Stuff like that. You gotta disassociate yourself from women like that. And I don't mean to talk down on Kira. I know she meant well at the time, but it just stuff like that. That's dangerous, and that will hurt a man. But eventually, I've learned that she was with the guy. What hurt me the most about this situation, because initially it didn't hurt that this happened. It hurt before the fact, but it annoyed me. I moved on like, okay, but it annoyed me because it's like, you really wasted your time to do this. A girl came out to me, with Kira. I guess she's one of Kira's friends. She's like, oh, Kira can't do this and that and the third because she's with DJ. I'm sorry. I'm thinking to myself, that annoyed me because it's like, Kira should have been more courageous into telling me this. I would have respected her more and I would have moved on. Like, that's the thing. I would have moved on. It hurt me because and she did it worse than Rebecca. Rebecca was like, oh no, just shrugged me off and was like, I don't want to talk to you. Kiara just acted like she wanted a chance and acted like she was trying to be nice, but she hurt me. And stuff like that I never appreciate. Because when you promise me, oh, I got a boyfriend, but we'll be together if I break up with him, I'm going to wait. At the time, I'm going to wait. That was the problem with the girl I told you in my very first unpopular opinion video. It's like, in my mind, I thought she wasn't honest with me. I felt like she should have just told me that nothing could happen, but we could just be friends. And I would have just let it go. I would have let it go and I would have moved on. But she didn't. And that hurt me. But I didn't hold a grudge against Kara like I did with Rebecca. Because I felt, one, I didn't go to school with Kara. And two, Kara didn't embarrass me like Rebecca did. Whether it was warranted or not. Now, I was hurt by this. And I was hurt by this because I felt like this could have been taken care of. These problems could have been solved. Everything. But you know what? What's done is done. And it just felt like I could have done other things with myself. But what's done is done. And I guess I held less of a grudge against her because I got my first girlfriend. Not a relationship, but my first girlfriend. And I'll tell you more about the events that led up to that. But there was a guy who was telling everyone in gym class that I had this girlfriend. I was going out with this girl. And I remember his care register giving me a look of acceptance. Not jealousy, but a look like, she gave me a look like, I know we couldn't do anything. I could have been with you, but it's okay. I know you will treat this girl right. You wanted this. You're going to be happy. And I know you're going to move on. And I know you're going to enjoy yourself. I broke up with her 2 days later, but that's another story for another time. Bottom line is, she gave me that look of confidence, and I appreciated it, and I couldn't hold anything against her. What sucks is, I sent her a friend request off MySpace, and I tried to talk to her. She didn't remember who I was. She had a kid. I think she dropped out. But, she had a kid, and it seemed like she didn't know who I was. But it's okay. I tried to let it go. Move on. I mean, what's done is done, What's done is done. And the bottom line, point blank period, is, like I said, her and Rebecca Wagner tried to make me feel better by saying that I have a chance. But the thing is, it's not about that. If you really didn't want to be with me, don't do that. Do not bring false hope in my head like that. Just tell me you're not my type like certain women did. I would have been okay with that. I would have been okay with this. I would have been fine, Stuff like that, I would have been fine. I would have been okay with it. Like, it wouldn't have bothered me, It wouldn't have bothered me. And I would have moved on with myself. I would have accepted it as what it was. But I guess life wanted me to know. I guess life wanted me to feel pain. I guess they wanted me to be hurt. Life just wanted me to learn that certain women, you gotta be careful around. It hurts, but it hurts. And more so, it's just one of those things. But bottom line, it is what it is. And hopefully I can move past a lot of things. But hey, not everything's gonna be the greatest. So the first love is the deepest. The first cut is first love is the sweetest. First cut is the deepest. Life has prepared me to take things head on and come out unscarred, unscathed, by scarring me and scathing me before the task. I guess I'm more prepared now than ever. My outlook on women, as you saw on my first unpopular opinion video on women and relationships, is, different. Very different. But hey, it's just me. It's been a while, but I've learned to accept it as it is. And I hope you guys who watch these videos, these heartbreak videos, I hope you guys understand. This is not a misogynist attack on women. I said this before. I'm doing this off of reflection. So this is no ill will towards people. But it's something that I always think about, and it's something I always look back at. Oh well. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy everything. And I got two numbers that I want you guys to be familiar with. 714. Because come the June-July months, you're going to see a side of me that I wanted to release for a long time. But until then, stay chill, folks, and I hope you guys enjoy everything that comes to you guys. Peace, love, and prosperity, man. We on God. That's something I got from P. Diddy. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy.